All right, so
Oh,
we
we're
are live. Thank you all coming in. We are on the final event of the entire uh, charity run. My name's Koreyn, aka the boss. With me is my good buddy Trisnell. He's going to be commentating this run for me today. So say hi, Trisnell.
Hey guys, what's going on?
All right, so we are going to do Undertale. True Passive Ascending. You're going to notice something on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen that says the Undying Fight, $0 out of $250. So I have two incentives lined up for you. If we raise $250 by the end of this run, I will do the Undying Fight, which is normally done in the Genocide route. And then if we donate $500 total, if we raise $500 total, I will do the Sands Fight, on which that too is in the Genocide run that we will not see today. So two goals, $500, and then as of one more incentive, I will be matching all donations up to $250 for this run. So in reality, we just need to raise $250. I'll chip in the other $250, and then we have a Sands Fight. So we're going to be pushing that for this last little bit. We are set to go here. Tris, my man, are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, so my name is going to be Lonk this time around, and we're going to start this in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is the joyful game that is Undertale. So we're going to start off by meeting Flowey here. And we're going to get hit as quickly as possible. Now it's calling me an idiot because I got hit. All right, so we're going to hang down here on the bottom left-hand corner, get hit as quickly as we can. And we're going to meet Toriel. We're not going to do that safety save because we're not. I sure hope I'm not muted.
I don't think you're muted. I think you're good. See, Ziggy's just playing games.
All right, so we're going to talk to the dummy. Y'all are so mean to me. Thanks, hon. Alright, so Toriel is mother who initially found us here. We fell off a mountain into this pit, and now we're trying to get our way home. And now she's abandoning us.
Delightful. Who doesn't like to be abandoned by your mother?
Alright, so do you want to explain what I have to do here?
Okay, so Koreyn's going to be going through this area, and he needs to collect 7 gold to buy the spider donut. The donut is needed to essentially skip the Muffet fight later on, and it's a fight that's quite a ways out, actually.
Nothing like getting spammed with phone calls. So this is the only one that I terrorize because I need her money. Oh, so good. That's the first time I think I've ever done that room without falling down during a run. I think this may actually give me all the gold I need, which is huge. Yep, nice. I'm getting some good RNG the first bit. Oh, save twice. It may be a little bit of echo. Alright, so we're gonna cheer. We're gonna cheer him on. Alright, so there's the Natsabluk fight. Alright, so now we're gonna come over here and get this.
That's the web, by the way, that we pay. If you don't pay to take the donut, then she gets angry and fights you later, if I'm to understand correctly. Because we paid, later on she comes back, she's like, oh, but you paid. You're good people. And that's the goal of this run, is to be good people. You'll also notice that Koreyn just picked up a piece of armor. He'll be grabbing those available armors, and those are for use in the Metaton fight later.
So they're out of the mini monsters. There's no other. We don't really need to fight anybody else because we don't need any more gold. Alright, I'm going to do the safety strat and get the pie. Now, normally I would want to skip this, but the pie is pretty beneficial for the Asgore fight. Now we want to tell her that we want to leave, and then she's like, oh, by the way, I gotta go do something. Then, Triss, if you want to explain the Toriel fight.
Sure, I gotcha. So, Toriel, we're going to spare every round. Try and spare her, every round. And we're going to hold for the hands to appear. Hitting them will immediately end that round.
Just like that?
And that's pretty much it. There we go. Obviously, because this is the... we're not running a genocide run. We're not attacking Toriel. That's no bueno. That's not what we want. So, yeah, she clearly doesn't want to kill us, and that's kind of the whole point here. So, you'll notice that as we get lower health, the projectiles and stuff will start just automatically avoiding right there. Yeah.
See, I can even try and get hit, and she'll. Actually, this is shaping up a pretty good Toriel run. All right, and that's the tutorial fight. She's going to be like, all right, I'm going to let you go. All right, there's that. The tutorial is a sweetheart. Not even mad she wanted to lock us in there forever. All right, so now we are about to meet only the coolest skeleton ever.
So we're entering Snowden now, and one of the first things that we're going to do, there's going to be a chest that we're going to pick up, and we're going to equip the glove, and we're going to put the stick in our inventory. We're going to be using the stick on every fight that there's a dog.
Yep. Well, Serial, thank you for the $23.45 donation. Alright, and we'll meet Papyrus as well, his brother.
I love that we fit beautifully behind that lamp. That
Just
is
so
placed
conveniently
outside for
shaped.
no particular reason.
I need a heal. Alright, so yeah, with this chest, gonna deposit everything and then take everything out. So when I equip the tough glove, the stick is in first in our inventory. Yeah, most of these fights we're just going to skip, except these. So this dogfight, we're going to use the stick, and when the battle screen's blue like that, we hold still and it'll pass right through us. And there's that. Stick would be very useful for the for a good chunk of our run.
I love most of the dogfights in this game just because they're so unique. Stuff like not moving, using this, like, just they were really uniquely well designed. Although most of the fights in this game were all very well designed as well.
Just think that 90% of this game was done by one person. Gotta solve that very hard maze. So word searcher there on the ground. We're not gonna waste our time with it. So the hidden switch is right here. Or we're gonna do this fight first. Why not? Got another set of doggos. Just like before, we'll use the stick. Dodge these battle axes. And spare him, and we'll be on our way. Easy enough. Alright, for this room, it's pretty complicated if you do it for the first time, but there's a switch right there. And then you can hit that, and it'll automatically turn them all to square or circles. This is actually easier to say, no, none of this makes sense. It's actually faster to say no and then just have them walk off than it is to do the whole puzzle sequence. Although this part right here is really funny. Casually played through it. You'll see why it's so funny. Oh, I always almost walk off in the wrong spot there, but I'm glad I didn't this time. Got one more doggo fight. We call this the Mighty Morphin Power Doggo. Look at that. Transforms right with the body of armor. Same thing, throw the stick. And spare, that's it. Now he's gonna throw everything at us, including the doggo. Oh no, not the doggo. All right, so now we're about to go into Snowden. And we're gonna stop by the shop here and buy the manly bandana. All right, now we're gonna fight the papyrus. Fight the papyrus. We're gonna fight papyrus. AK, we're not really gonna fight him.
So the unique thing that we're going to be doing with Papyrus is we're going to flirt with him. And then we're going to die in all 3 attempts, and significantly faster than doing the actual fight.
Yep. This is actually a really long fight if you do it normally. So he won't kill us, he'll just take us down to 1 HP, and that's the end of the round. We gotta do this 2 more times. These donations are pouring in now. Ziggy, thank you so much for the $8.88. And Cat Fancy Ford, thank you so much for the $50. Y'all are just crushing this incentive already. now we turn blue, and that allows us to jump. It's kind of like a little gravity jump. He's trying to tell us to hold the up button, but I'm not very good at this. I don't know why y'all allow me to play Undertale every year. I can never seem to get past this fight. It's my 3rd year doing this run, and every year I cannot get past this papyrus fight. I'm awful. Alright, since this was so much fun the first 2 times, let's do it one more time. Oh, wrong way. Alright, so that was the last attempt. Now I got to be careful with my button mashing because I do not want to inadvertently fight him again. He's going to ask me, do I want to fight Papyrus? And I will go, nah, I'm good. And that'll be that. So I'm going to be a little bit slower with my button mashing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so since we just flirted with him and he's like, hey, let's date later. Yeah, I want to date now. So being the young 8 to 10-year-old kid that we are, we're going to go date a skeleton. Because I guess rules are arbitrary in this world. So he's going to show us a night on the town. Then he takes us back. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to take you to my house. And, you know, I just want to quit all the chit-chat. I want to go right to your room. And then, you know, that race car bed, just so sexy. Look at that. Dating start. No chill. I don't stop. Don't stop, won't stop. Ah. Oh. Messed up. Button mashed too much there. Ah. Messed up there a little bit, but it's alright. Man, already at $102.21. And you're gonna crush it. $147.79 to go. Then we'll hit that incentive. All right. All right, there's the date. And now we will continue on to Waterfall. A little bit of time lost when I accidentally clicked his shoe, but it's alright. Alright, so we're going to go in here and pick up the 2-2, which we'll use that for the Metadon fight later. Thank you, Skull Demon. Appreciate it. So far, the run's actually going pretty well. Samurai Udansha, thank you so much for the $20. Definitely appreciate it. All right, so these flowers here, we are going to line these up. And they're going to bloom like that. Move on. You can read these little panels on the walls here, and they'll tell you basically the battle between the monsters and the humans that took place long ago. Pretty good little bit of lore there. They're basically comparing on how powerful a human soul is compared to a monster. And one of the panels says that it would take nearly the souls of every monster combined to equal the power of one human soul. And that is a good piece of lore that will be explained later. So for the first part, I'm going to be holding down as I'm holding the right key. And this will force... Ooh, that was close. That'll force the spears to go to be aimed below me. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to suck him up there. Suck him up there. There. Nice. Yeah, we're 26 minutes in. We're just under halfway to that. Well, really to both incentive goals, because I am matching dollar for dollar up to $250 for this run. So as of right now, we're technically at $244.42 if you include the 122 that I'm currently matching. So you reach that 250 goal mark. I will donate the full 250, and we will do both Undying and Sands. So both are really awesome fights. The soundtrack to both songs are insane, especially Megalovania, which I'm sure all of you have heard Megalovania at some point. Since we're here, I'm going to donate that. I'm going to drop that pie in the crate because I need the inventory space for later. Oop. Want to flee? Don't want to fight anybody. No use fighting anybody anymore. At least unless the boss fights. Now we get to meet Onion-san, who is trapped in this place all alone. What's great about this game is the artwork and everything's so good, but it looks like it was done on Microsoft Paint, which makes it like even better. Bye. Yeah, so the Sands and Undying fights, they are both extremely difficult, especially the Sands fight. And the fact that I'm going to be doing it on the Switch it's even harder than on PC, in my opinion. So both very difficult, very technical fights. The Sans fight is regarded as one of the hardest bosses in all of video games, which says something. All right. So next room is the only room that I can hold the up and down key while holding the right key, and I'll pass by this 2D room twice as fast. So gonna hold that. And usually that no armed monster keeps up pace with us. Well, when I'm doing that, I just zoom right by, don't even care. All right, so we're gonna have one more spear encounter with Undying. And we're gonna use the same strategy. Hold the down key, and she'll aim most of her spears below me or the same row that I'm on. It makes it really easy to dodge them. Except when you're going down. That's okay. Oh, come on. Oh. Thought I was gonna be a little late to that. Oh well. Here's the hard part. Got your message, Church. It's all good. Had to wait for a good time to read it, though. All right, so we're now in the dump because, you know, why not? Because we're trash. So why not just hang out in the dump? All right, I'm gonna safety save here. Okay, I'll do it twice because, you know, once is never enough. I am going to grab this astronaut food that is right here. And then we're just gonna walk by and do this fight. Now this fight's broken up into two phases. The first phase, we want to try and hit him as much with magic damage as possible from his minions. And then the second phase is just all the same. So I want to... There we go, nice. Oh, I always go the wrong way. Oh, that's not good. I'm not having a good job. There we go. Got an extra fight phase, which is fine. I did not do that second and third phase fights were not that good, but it's fun. Now we're not second phase, and we don't have to hit him anymore. I just do it because I'm bored and want to do it. It's the first time in a while I did not take any damage in that fight. Yeah, but after the second phase I didn't need to hit him anymore, but it's just, yeah, just to show off a little bit. So those teardrops could actually hurt you. They do 1 damage each, so I don't want to get hit by them. And Napsta Blue comes down and saves us. He wanted to join us. Oh no! You guys look like we're having fun. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Now he's like, hey, you want to come over? No pressure, you don't have to. But if you want to come over, my house is up here. Or no pressure. You don't have to if you don't want to. Or don't. You know. Whatever. No, I don't want to. Alright, so I'm going to come in here and buy the monocle. Or the cloudy glasses, sorry. Oh, I went the wrong way. I always do that. Alright, we go right. We don't. We don't. Alright, so you can activate those mushrooms and it'll open up a path, but, you know, I'm just gonna memorize the path. There's a hidden exit to that part right there that will take you to the village of Temi. The Temi village, which Temi is a character whether you love or hate. There's no in between. Usually we see a Temi, but maybe not. We may not see a Temi this time. Well, that's rarity for us not to get a Temi. Oh, we did see a Temi. I'm just dumb. That was a Temi. It's so sad this is the last run. I've had an absolute blast. It takes a lot of work to put this together. Trisnal, Serial, Masticator, and Deadlink, the 4 of us have been kind of putting a lot of time to put this together, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh, now he wants to fight. Alright, so getting ready for the Undying fight. This is the pacifist fight. It's pretty exciting, not as exciting as the genocide fight, but it's still pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I will be challenging her as many rounds as I can handle, and the object is to have her do her attacks faster and faster and faster because, you know, let's save some time. And then on the other hand, we need to get our health as low as possible without dying. And that is for the Matadon quiz show, which I will explain here a little bit. So we're going to save her. Being a real pal and defending me from Undying. later, dude, and just runs off. Even though you just ran away and you almost fell off a bridge, you run away again. Didn't learn your lesson. All right, so now we're gonna get ready for the Undyne fight, and I'm gonna do. There's a save that'll pop up right before we engage her, so I'm gonna do the safety save first, and then we'll have some fun. Probably won't speak a whole lot during the fight because I need to focus, especially the last phase, because I gotta get my health as low as possible while not dying. So, all right, there we go. All right, so as long as we're green, we can't escape. So we gotta deflect our attacks. And then once I turn red, I can escape, and that's the plan. Our spear. One good thing about being quiet during these runs is you have some amazing music to jam out to. So. Now I just gotta. Now I gotta do a little bit of both. I gotta live, but still take some damage. If the arrows are backwards, they will flip to the other side, so you gotta be very close attention to that. I'm gonna take some damage there on purpose. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. I don't think I've ever gotten it down to 1 HP before. I've always been at like 3 or 5 HP. The fact that I got it down to 1 is unreal. I've never done that. Holy moly, that's insane. Alright, so that's the end of the Undyne fight. She's going to get to this point right now and collapse due to the heat exhaustion. And then I'm going to grab some water because I'm a nice, caring person, even though you can't tell from my facial expressions. And we're going to save her. Oh. That was probably the best Undyne fight I've ever done. Hands down. That's awesome. We do not want to save because we want to stay at 1 HP. So we're going to skip that save. And then we're going to do the quiz show. So the reason why I'm sitting at 1 HP or as low health as possible is we have this Matadon quiz show that we are going to do right now. For every wrong answer we provide for the question, he will attack us and do half our health as damage. Once we get down to 1 HP, he'll go right to the last question at the end of the show, the end of the quiz show. So we save a lot of time by having no HP. Now, I've never done this entering at 1 HP, so I don't know if it'll just jump to the last question or we will still do the first question or not. So this is actually kind of new territory for me. Oh yeah. I love Metadon. Oh yes, I say oh yeah though. Okay, so it's gonna do. Alright, so now it's going straight to the last question, which is good. Little known fact, when you play this casually the first time, if you look at Alphys, she'll actually give you the correct answer with her hands. So if you look at her, she'll give you the right answer every single time. Nice. You could go back there and get the instant noodles, but I'm not. I'll have the astronaut food and the pie, so I'll be alright. Alright, so there's that. Oh, come on. Okay, just want to make sure I had enough. Always want to make sure I had enough inventory space. Alright, so there's one encounter between this and the save point, which is right there, and I'll flee, and I will survive. Alright, go. And now we're going to take a slight detour. We're going to go pick up the frying pan, and we will need it just for the Asgore fight. All we need the pan for. Take the pan, drop that. And we're gonna go back, loop her back around. She's basically telling you, walk through the orange ones, stop on the blue ones. And that's what we're gonna do. Or you can just be like me and run through them anyway. She annoys me with these Twitter-like tweets. Point is to shoot the ship on the other side. It's a little game there. Most of the time you could hit up, left, down, left, and repeat that and solve all but one puzzle. So. Alright, good job, good job. We got past that. Hey Junior Game, what's up? How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in to our fantastic run. Alright, so now we are in We're in the cooking show now. Cooking with the killer robot. Yeah, buddy. Let's go bake some cookies. We're gonna get them all the ingredients. Now we just need a human soul. What challenge you got? I don't know if I'll be able to do a challenge during a speed run, but if it's within reason, I'll try. You beat Undertale in the next 2 days? I sure hope so. I'll try and do it before I leave here today. Alright, so we just don't want to get hit. It's a little timed event. Alright, so there's that. And that's the end of the cooking show. Now we're going to move on. Don't need to save. You've never got past the part you're on? Oh, you're in for a treat. Hang out and have a good time. I'll beat the game here a little over an hour and 20 minutes. So if you just hang tight for the next hour, actually it's more like an hour and 10. Alright, so grab that stained apron. That's the last piece of armor, which I will be grabbing for the Matadon fight. I will be equipping that last. Because it does give it does allow you to heal 1 HP every other turn, which is huge. Oh, you're good. Happy to show you the game. Oh, I messed up. Dang it. I got caught paying attention. Alright, let's try this again. Gotta focus. Alright, so now we're about to go to the night fight, the dual knights. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. I mean, I am on vacation for next week, so should be okay. Alright, so we're going to let these people hit on each other eventually, so we're going to go to number 2, and we're going to clean his armor. We got to hit this 4 times. And it's gonna get so hot, he's just gonna take off that armor mid-fight. Now we're gonna whisper into number 1's ear that, you know, don't hide your true feelings about number 2. It's okay. You guys may be twins or something, but... Yep, good to go. I'm not leaving here until we hit our incentives. That's the goal. I'm gonna keep you here all day. Until I get to fight Undyne and Sans today, yeah, I'm keeping y'all here forever. Two, I want to stay like this forever. I mean, psych! No, we're gonna complete this today. I usually beat the pacifist run in around 2 hours and 10 minutes. Oops. And then we'll do the Undyne and the Saints folks afterwards. If we hit our donation incentive. And now we get to go to Metadon News. So we're going to report on this suspicious looking basketball. That's not a basketball, it's a bomb. Nope, you do not fight Sans in Pacifist. You only fight him in Genocide mode. Alright, so now we gotta defuse all the bombs. We gotta defuse the doggo. We gotta stop it in the green. As long as any part is touching the defuse box, you're fine. Now, last one. I was like, where'd it go? And there's that part. Nice. Now he's saying, oh, I actually set the bomb in 2 seconds, but Alphys went and hacked the bomb, and apparently you could remote, hack a bomb. Didn't know that was a thing, but hey, here we are. Who's my hardest boss? It's Sans, easily. And if you ever seen the Sans fight, you'll know why. So it's also the most fun. Alright, so we are going to... We got one more set of puzzles we gotta do, and then we're gonna do the Muffet fight, which is... Oops, I did the wrong floor. Dang it. Gotta go to 3. You could buy the stuff here, but you can't. They're each like 9,999 gold a piece. So you can't buy it there. That's why it's very important you buy the donut the first part of the game, because you cannot buy it there. Oh, dang it. Meant it? No. Oh well. Yeah. Funny, if you kill that Sunder plane, it does like a plane crash. Kill it, it goes and blows up. Pretty funny, actually. Open this door, and then we will do the Muffet fight. And you'll see why we got the donut real early on. I don't even need the safety save. We're just gonna keep going. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, so the spider donut, and then she immediately thinks she merely thinks you steal it, and then the spider brings it out saying, no, she bought it, it's legit. And then she's like, okay, I'll spare you now. And that's it. Fight over. That's it. All done. Now here comes my favorite scene, and I will not sing it for y'all this year. You can get either one. There's the spider donut's cheaper. Alright, I will not sing it this year. I usually sing it in years past, but I will not sing it this year. Just kidding. It's so hard to not sing this. Not even sad. Yep, 1 hour. Just almost halfway. We're actually doing pretty well on time. Toodles! Like, yeah, oh well, you're in the dungeon. See ya. Alright. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I almost made it! I almost made it. Almost. That was so close. That would have been hyped if I had made that. So we're gonna hit the yellow button, and we're gonna morph ourselves to the Starfighter pilot. All right. Save just in case. Music in this level is really good too. Right. Oddly enough, this is another fight you can use the stick because this wizard thinks that you're holding a wand. So you can use the stick in this fight too, and I can't believe I took that. Oh, nope, dang it. Got a little overzealous there. I gotta be careful. Now this room, she starts giving you, like, bad information. So go straight. No, go up. No, the pattern is backwards. This one should kind of help you. Oh. It's a little weird, but alright. Yep, we still got quite a bit to go still. We're about halfway done. So we're about to hit the Metadon fight. Great fight to play casually. Speedrunning is still fun, but it's not as fun. Alright, since I'm sitting on 8 HP, I'll do a safety save right up here. So the point of this fight is we got to get the viewer count up. I think we start at 6,000 and we need to get it up, or I think we start at 4,000. And we need to get it up to 12,000. Once we hit the 12,000 viewer count, that ends the fight. So we raise our count by putting on those changing our armor mid-fight. Every time we change our armor to a new piece of armor, we gain 1,500 viewers. Just messing around. Ken, thank you so much for the 5627. So that officially puts us over for the Undying fight because I am matching everyone's donation up to $250. Excuse me. So if we hit that $250 goal for you guys, I will donate the other $250 for the Sands fight. So we're over halfway there. Got about an hour left to hit that $250 goal. We're not going to kill this one. So. Alright, so item, ribbon. Yeah, we started. Alright, I gotta focus. Oh, and I got hit by that. Oh, I never get hit by that. Oh. Yeah. To the stick. Why not? You also get $700 for throwing the stick. Oh, come on. There we go. And so this one is legs. And then once we put on the stained apron, that will carry us over the 12,000, and there's the end of the fight. So good job. All right, $2,500 saved. Best music. This is my favorite soundtrack of all video game franchise. This soundtrack. It's just so good. Gets even better from here on out, in my opinion. Deadlink, does that 356.96 include my part of it? All right, so she's gonna go, "What did you do?" And then realize that it's just out of power. Okay, that's fine. She's like, "Oh, it's just out of battery." And he's like, "Why don't you go on ahead?" All right, fine. Just leave you alone. So we're essentially about 70. Yeah, that's fine. So we're essentially about $74 away from me doing both fights, with me contributing the other part of it. Now Alphys tells us, "Oh no, we don't want you to. I don't want you to go home because if you meet with Asgore, Asgore's going to kill you and harvest your soul." Nice, just what I want. Still have that same passive look on my face, like, I don't even care. If I die, I die. I had a chainsaw on my face about 20 minutes ago, and I didn't even flinch. Not even scared. All right, so now we're going up to my personal favorite soundtrack in all of Undertale, and really all of video game soundtracks. So you'll kind of hear some lore about what led up to this moment, why they're harvesting all the souls of humans who come down here, and a little story behind Toriel and Asgore's son, Azrael. So I'm just going to be quiet and let us listen to this music. Oh, I love that music. Love that music. So good. All right, so here's the scene where we're going to be judged by Sans. You're going to realize that getting XP and levels in this game is not a good thing. You may... I'll explain if he doesn't. Yeah, you'll be able to read it. Combo Steve, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. It's a step further, closer to our Sans fight. We have already unlocked the Undyne fight, which is amazing. Thank you all so much for that. Just itching our way closer. All right. So we realized that, hey, we haven't gotten any XP or love. That's good. Ooh, I wonder if I accidentally passed the chest. I need to get the pie. All right, so we're going to talk to Asgore. He's like, oh, a human. Ugh. Ugh. I guess we know what's going to happen now. This is... Alright. I think I accidentally passed chest. We're gonna hard mode this. Yep. I guess I accidentally... Oh well, we'll be alright. Alright, so here we go. So this fight, I can kill him, because that save file that I just did before the Asgore fight, once we do this fight and the Flowey fight afterwards, we will resort back to that saves file. So what we do for this fight and the Flowey fight doesn't matter. So I plan on killing them both, because why not? You're filled with determination. Alright. I'm going to be quiet because I do need to focus pretty hard on this, so... Especially since I'm down 1 healing. I hit a little bit better, but it's alright. So if I had the pie, I could use the pie as a healing item. That was good. And then it would also lower his attack and defense. But I don't have that luxury because I put it in the bank, so it's fine. Look at his eyes to tell you if you need to go or stay. All of them was 1 frame off. I must have let go at the wrong time. Better. Just a couple more hits now. There we go. All right. So now we decide whether we want to kill him or spare him. Doesn't matter because if we kill him, he dies anyway. If we spare him, then Flowey comes in and kills him. So he dies in this anyway. And then we're going to have the Flowey fight. Nope. All right. So that was Asgore. Really clean, actually. I'm pretty happy with that run. Just $130 away. $133.04 away from the Sans fight. Oh, now it's going to exit out of the screen. Going to replay the game. You can see the title is a little different. And now the Flowey fight. So this is in 3 phases, really. We're going to do the first phase, which is a phase that you can die in. So I'm going to try and avoid all the projectiles as best I can. Try to do what little damage I can because it does add up. Now, the second phase, I cannot die in these phases because I am interacting with the soul. So my the goal is to hit the act button as quickly as possible, and then the soul will kick in and give us healing items, and then we'll heal ourselves back to as close as full as possible. It will then go back to phase 1, and then I'll bounce back phase 1 into a total of 6 times, 1 for each soul, and then we'll start phase 3. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot during this fight because it is pretty intense. It's the last fight that I can die. Thank you for the good luck there, Kane to Shane. Appreciate you. It's the only other fight that I'm really worried about. All right, let's do this. Too well. Alright, also after the first set of phases, he will randomly save and load save states. I hate that right in the face. So I've got to remember when the save place happened, what direction I was going to, because when he reloads that save file, I'm doing well. Good thing. It does matter. When he reloads the save file, I have to know which direction I'm going, what was happening. I've never had the act file go all the way over there. That's insane. Again, I can't die in this phase, so it doesn't matter. But and we're gonna get our health back, and now back to phase 1. Perfect. Let's do better this time. This one I don't want to take a lot of damage because this is one of the harder phases to get healing items in. So see, a little bit harder that time. That's fine. So now it's restoring that to the save file. Oh, close to full. It's fine. A rough one. Alright, left or right side? I always get it wrong, so I'm going to stay in the middle for safety. I think it's the left. No, see? I told you. I told you. Always guess wrong. This one's the rough one. Alright, so this phase is easy. I think it's the pancake phase. I call it the pancake phase. Or it's fire, but you can literally stand over this fire. Like I said, it can't kill you. Just wait for the act button to appear. Make sure you hit the act button because last thing you want to do is not get healing items. And then you just stand there and get all the heals. Yay! Got one more left. It's such a pain to dodge these things. Did not expect to be Kamehameha like that. No warning on that. Alright, so I think this is the gun one, and after the gun one, we'll officially start into phase 3. Yep. So 8 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. doesn't even matter because they're going to heal us up anyway. Excuse me. Alright, so phase 3, it's basically phase 1, except we're going to be given healing items. Flowey's defense is reduced down to 0, so he's very killable. So I won't be saying much after that. And the fight button appears more quickly. Changes, speeds up a little bit, it'll get back to be a lot faster, a lot crazier. Yep. Whew. I hate that fight so much. Ain't dying today. Thank you for the GGs, appreciate it. Hang around there because I take damage and then it'll put me back to full health. Wondering who the crap saves me. Oh yeah, it's my little buddies. Alright, so again, I can choose to spare or kill. It's actually faster to, I think it's faster to kill. I don't know, I kill him every time. Don't matter. Don't bother me any. Again, we're going to go to the save file right before the Asgore fight, so whether we kill or save him does not affect our true passive ascending. Yep, we got less than an hour. Really, it's less than an hour. I would say it's probably closer to 40 minutes. The 230 is a very, very generous. All right, so after it goes the dun-dun, quit the game, restart it, and it'll pick us right back off before the Asgore fight. So now we are going to do the cooking with Undying. Make sure. Okay, good. Make sure I have inventory space. So we're going to go all the way back to Waterfall. Ararafa, hello. How are you? Thank you for tuning in to our event. Oh, we're going to take this elevator. So we're going to... Yep, so about 35 minutes is what I'm going to probably put the ETA at to get the donations up to $500 for me to do the Sans fight. We have unlocked the Undying fight. I'll extend it a little bit longer till the Undying fight. All right, so we are going to do all this walking. Lots of walking. Kind of boring part, but it's fun. Left floor 1. All right, there we go. You essentially have to do so. I'm still matching dollar for dollar up to $250. So it's still another 73-ish, $70-ish. We still got to raise. I think it's about $66 worth. I think is what it comes out to. My math is right. Trying to do math while speedrunning is a little bit difficult. Our power is going to join us. Oh wait, no, just defenestrated himself. I want to go get it myself. It destroys her own perfectly good table. For no reason. We're going to destroy more than her table here in a moment. Now he's going to talk about how he likes Papyrus, but doesn't think he has it in him to be mean to people. But then he realized, oh crap, I gotta give cooking lessons. Well, looks like I'm teaching you how to cook today. Just gonna knock everything off, because why not? Now we're gonna crank up the heat. Because apparently you can keep turning this knob and it makes it hotter. I don't think that's how ovens work, but hey, we're not gonna nitpick this game. And now we accidentally burn their house to the ground. Nice. It doesn't matter. We can just hit her. It doesn't matter. Just 1 damage, and she's like, "Oh, you can't hurt me." So 66.52 is what we need to raise in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that, till after this Undyne fight. All right. So now we did the cooking with Undyne, and she's like, "Hey, by the way, I need you to deliver this letter to Alphys for me." And so now we're going to go to Alphys, and things are about to get a little weird. Back to Hotland. So I went and checked to see if I had an inventory slot. Now, if my bags were full, she wouldn't give me that letter, and I would have to go all the way back to Papyrus's house, because that's where she'd be staying at, since her house burned down, to get the letter again. Which isn't bad. But we would just have to take the taxi over to Snowden. But still, that's a waste of at least a minute and a half that we didn't need to waste. Of course, the obvious question: do you like anime? Yes, we do. We love anime. Then she's like, "Oh wait, let's go somewhere. Hey, let's go to the dump, because the dump is a great place to have a first date." My dating life sucks in this game. First a skeleton, then I tried to cook with somebody and burn the house down. Now a person tried to give me armor polish and it's taking me to the dump. Apparently everyone loves to hang out at the dump. Alright, so there's that. Now we're going to get a phone call from Papyrus, and he's going to go, "Hey, Alphys is tired. You should go check out her lab." And so that's what we're going to do. And by entering the true lab, we will have officially activated the true pacifist ending, and there's no other alternative endings we can do. So once we enter it, we've locked it in. Can't kill anything. We can die, but we can't kill anything. Yes. And then we're good to go. Love that there's still a giant hole there, but okay. Alright, we're officially in the true pacifist ending. So you can read these panels if you want during your casual playthrough, and they explain behind the scientific experiments that Dr. Alphys was doing, basically trying to produce a human soul. And her theory was to combine old and weak monsters who are on the verge of dying, and combining them and trying to make a human soul. These abominations that you're gonna see are some of her creations. Very creepy part of the game. So we gotta get all 4 keys to be able to progress. So there's the red. Oddly enough, we gotta get the red key to unlock the other door first. So the point was, they've got 6 human souls. We're the 7th soul. That's why we're so important. So in order to break the barrier that's kept the monster world isolated all this time, is you need 7 human souls to be able to break down the barrier. So that's why Dr. Alphys is trying to reciprocate, or is it reciprocate? No, to make a human soul, so they would have 7 souls to break the barrier. All right, so this is the last fight that we'll have with the dog that we'll use the stick for. That's it. Just kidding. Just a key. So to know which ones to use, you have to look at the combinations of monsters that are morphed together, and then you have to symbolize that, or to spare it that way, or to act on it. This one's just joke. This one's the easiest one of the bunch. Well, besides the dog one's the easiest. This one's easier of the others, because all you do is joke. And that's that. Alright, so we got one more of these left. And then we will go deal with the final boss of the True Passive Ascent. This one I always struggle to do. Didn't notice that it had cat legs. It probably, yeah, I think you're right, because I think it has a cat tail too. Nice. All right. So that was the last encounter. So now we can get out of this True Lab and finish her up. Really smooth run. This has the potential to be a PB. We'll be close. I didn't have a real bad hiccup this entire run. Go over here and turn on the power. Apparently she's ashamed of her abominations, and so that's why she hid him down here for all this time. And now she's like, all right, well, I'm going to come out and tell the truth and release them back to their families because, you know, hey, sorry I fused you with random other people. Here, go back to your families. My PB is around the 205 mark. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's around 205. And I'm going to be close. This has been a really smooth run. The RNG getting the donut was perfect. The Undyne fight was perfect. All right, so now we're going to run back. We can skip all this dialogue because we did run into... We've already done all this because of the last save file. We're going to come in here, and we're going to do the Asgore fight again. It's going to be a little different this time around. Goodbye. Oh, we're not doing this fight? Oh yeah, Toriel's here to save us. It is I, Toriel, that is here to save you. Asgore's a butthole, but he deserves mercy too. So Azrael, Flowey, I should say. It's playing spoilers over here. Accidentally, or it didn't accidentally, took all the souls while we were talking. Now all the monsters are here. Imagine that. All of your souls are mine. Now you see why it's going to transform and the way it's going to happen the way it is. Gotta go. You're about to watch the end of the fight. Thanks for tuning in. Lonk. So we're gonna do one phase. Then we're gonna chill for a moment. We will, there's 2 acts you can do. Hope. Hope will increase your defense and also heal you 1 HP. Dream fills your bag with healing items, which, forgot I had to wait. Which we will not use Dream at all. Every round we're gonna be using them. We only have a few short minutes to hit our donation goal. Serial has officially put us over the edge. Thank you so much, Serial. I will be fighting Sans and topping it off with a $250 donation myself, so thank you so much for that. see if I can avoid getting hit here. Nope. That was not gonna happen. If you can avoid getting hit once, you can keep your health. You hit once, you lose all your health but one. All right, putting the pressure on me to deliver on this Undying and the Sands fight. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna try and get hit here. There we go. You can't die, so your heart goes to break, but it refused because of your determination. So. Dead Lake with 150. Holy moly, y'all are killing it now. Are we gonna hit 3,000 total? That'd be awesome if we. Oh, I died again. It'd be cool if we hit 3,000 again. All right, now we're gonna save everybody. Oh, I did. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. Now we gotta save someone else. Alright, so we're gonna keep saving. Well, about 210, which I'm very happy with for a marathon. if I was a little bit more focused, I would have. I think I could cut the time, but I'm very happy with this run. So I take this time to say thank you so much to everybody, all the donations. I think we're going to probably hit 3,000, which is going to be awesome. Special thanks to every single runner who donated their time to help put this put this thing together, because we don't have runners, we don't have an event. If we don't have people like everybody watching, we don't have an event. So thank you to all the viewers, to all the runners. Again, thank you so much to Trisnell, Deadlink SR, and Serial Masticator. The four of us put in a lot of time and effort to put this thing together for everybody. We do this because we want to make a difference in the community. We want to we do this for fun. We do this because we care. We do this for fun. So it is an absolute honor and pleasure to help out with this event, and you guys are awesome. Special thanks to my wife as well, because she puts up with me, spending a lot of time away from her to do this, what little free time we have together. So special thanks to her as well. Make it up to her by playing copious amounts of Monster Hunter Rise after this. So I know Triss will have a few words to say after this run is officially done, but I wanted to take a time and express my gratitude to everybody. And then I can't wait to do this again next year, make it bigger and better than ever. Do not comfort. So we're going to go a little after 210, probably close to 211, which I'm okay with. Again, marathon run, I'm perfectly okay with. Definitely. And those, if you want to help out, put this thing together, don't be afraid to reach out. We have the Discord channel. We could always use some more help, some more people that want to help out. Restreaming, runners, pick up a random game and try to beat it as quick as you can. We want to be able to showcase more people next year. I think I'm going to pick up another game next year. Don't know what I'm going to pick up yet, but I think I've got a few games in mind which I want to start learning how to speedrun for next year's event. There are a lot of games out there. All right, so last text box will be with time. It'll be a little after 211, which is good. All right, but don't go anywhere yet. We have met our incentives, so I will be doing Undying the Undying fight and Sands as a donation. Thank you for putting out so much. So very important that we go home with you. And there we go. 2:11:20. I'm very happy with that time. Good run. Very good run. What are we at? 277. All right. That is Undertale, the true pacifist ending. Thank you. Sorry, I meant to do that. Threw in a little extra. Let's get it to right at 3,000. All right, bye, Junior Gamer. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And then we are going to swap to the Switch. All right. Okay, why is it my Switch working? All right. Give me 1 second here. Wondering why my Switch isn't working. It literally worked the entire time until when I need it to. So just give me 1 moment. We will get this running, I swear. Deadlink, you shouldn't have to do anything. All right, I'm just going to have to do it again. My apologies. Okay. There we go. That should work. That should line up perfectly for you. We will do the Undyne first. All right. I'm going to lean sideways, so the camera view may be a little awkward, but it's okay. It's part of the plan. Let's have some fun with the Undyne fight first. Both these fights are very technical in their own way. The Undyne fight is not nearly as much RNG as the Sans fight, so we're going to go ahead and do both. And both these fights can only be activated through what we call the Genocide Run. And you activate Genocide by killing every single monster in a zone until when you approach an encounter and someone says, and then the text box says, but nobody came. Then it gets real gloomy, the music gets real gloomy, and then you start one-shot bosses. Overall, I don't think it's a very fun fight to watch as a streamer, or at least the run, because you spend a lot of time just kind of grinding. But this fight and the Science fight are what makes the fight what it is. So we're going to do this fight, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. I hope I don't die. These fights are so much harder. phase right here is where it starts getting really difficult. I mean, as if it's just to be safe. Oh, that was not good. There we go. Boom. All right, so there is the Undying fight. So we're gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and go through this little bit of texting, and then I will go to the Sans fight. So basically, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead. Gotta close it out. Gotta go to my wife's profile now to do the Sans fight. So, all right, thank y'all so much. We hit 3,000. That's really awesome. I'm so happy. All right, so let me make sure I got everything. All right, so now we're gonna do the Sans fight. Crank up your volumes. It's Megalovania time. Ready to rock out. Oh, yeah. Crank it up. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta log into your profile there, hon. I have to have two separate save files, so I have one for the Undying fight, one for the Sans fight. Alright, so the first phase, phase one is actually fairly easy. Not a whole lot of RNG, so this is pretty easy. Once you get past the halfway mark, it gets a lot harder because everything is basically RNG, and I will be really, really focused on that because when the fight goes from one phase to another, I have no idea what it is, so I have to react very, very quickly. So. Way to erase my file. I know, hating on Megalovania over there. She gets mad because I play Undertale music in the car all the time. She's like, Undertale again? Alright, so you can actually spare, and you get the legendary Get Dunked On. I'm not going to do it for this one because going to. So this is all RNG. I gotta focus. The bones here hurt you. That one right in the face. Sands also gives you poison damage, so you see that purple there. Oh. Do some safety strats here. Those bones hurt you too. G. Last round. And that's the Sands fight. All right. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity to run this again. I have so much fun having every single part of this. That's it for the Sands fight. That's Undertale in a heartbeat. 1 HP. Always takes you down 1 HP. Now, if you end that last phase with a lot more HP, then you can actually live with more than 1 HP. But once you get past where he slams you along the wall, he won't kill you there. So, let's see. I still have a lot of time. Well, I think we can go ahead. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn it over to go ahead and close me out, and then we'll turn it to Trisnell and all of us that put it together there for you, and we'll kind of close out the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Save. I'm gonna save this though because I want to fight Sands more and more again. So. It has been my pleasure to be part of this year and year again, and hoped we will be here next year and bigger and better than ever. Let me see here. I gotta see. Maybe I do need to burn a little bit more time. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute my mic and turn it over to Trisnell. So take it away, Tristan.
Alright guys, so I'm going to keep it nice and brief because you've sat through 3 days of this. 3 years ago when we put this whole thing together, we had no idea that we'd be able to raise this amount of money. Obviously we're not GDQ, we're not some of these more established things, and I'm okay with that because I think that the runners that we've attracted over the years are some of the most fantastic people that we've run into. And you guys are all celebrities in my book. So as of right now, roughly we've raised $10,000 over the last 3 years, and I'm so incredibly proud of the runners, the viewers, the staff, and everybody that's taken part in this. And yeah, so I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. Just thank you so very, very much. Take care.